Google has published one of the most crucial research papers on artificial intelligence. This research discusses how the future of artificial intelligence will actually go. It's important for you to watch this video because your life is going to be affected by some of the outcomes that do come from this research paper. And mind it, this is not an exaggeration. Google's DeepMind has recently published a research paper in which they've warned the world about the upcoming AI models, including GPT-5. In this paper, they do talk about how the upcoming models, which are going to be trained at extremely high level, are very, very risky. The type of risks that they pose are exactly what we need to be watching out for because nobody seems to be paying attention to this stuff. So the paper is called Model Evaluation for Extreme Risks. It starts by saying that the current approaches to building general-purpose AI models tend to produce systems with both beneficial and harmful capabilities. Further progress in AI development, such as maybe GPT-5 and potentially upcoming versions of Bard, could lead to capabilities that pose extreme risks, such as offensive cyber capabilities or strong manipulation skills. And we explain why this model evaluation is critical for addressing extreme risks, and developers must be able to identify dangerous capabilities through dangerous capability evaluations and through the propensity of models to apply their capabilities for harm. So, in short, what DeepMind's research paper says is, if we keep upgrading these models, maybe in a year or so, we would have a model with potential to have catastrophic effects worldwide. Remember, that isn't just another paper that's just hearsay. This is a Google's DeepMind publication. A lot of research went into it before getting public, so everything mentioned in it is pretty much fact. The paper says that the modern AI systems have displayed new and hard-to-forecast capabilities, which their developers didn't expect at all. If these AI systems continue to upgrade, they may display even more dangerous capabilities, such as the ability to conduct offensive cyber operations, manipulate people through conversation, or provide actionable instructions on conducting actions of terrorism. Now, this is truly scary, because most of the problems that exist around us in our real world are somewhat predictable, but the threats AI systems are going to pose will be unpredictable with every new upgrade. This unpredictable behavior is getting common across all major large-scale language models. For example, in some systems, as the model continues to improve, we get to see that some incredibly powerful capabilities just emerge out of nowhere. A prime example of this issue can be seen in this OpenAI's hide-and-seek multi-agent game. Now, what you're currently looking at is a video of two agents getting chased by a third agent in red color. By the looks of it, it is a simple hide-and-seek game, but when you get to know how the agents learn and evolve, it becomes interesting and scary at the same time. So, what you can see in this video is that all three agents are getting better with hours and hours of training in the environment. All the agents involved are continuously developing new strategies to defeat the opponent. Essentially, they get more points and more rewards every single time they invent new strategies. So here you can see, after thousands of hours of training, they've learned to block the door to protect themselves from being found. They managed to find out that when they block the doors, the AI can't find them, and then of course they win that match. And what's crazy about this AI model is when OpenAI deployed this, they didn't realize that certain capabilities would eventually emerge. After a few more days of training AI in this game, it displayed another mind-blowing capability. This time, AI had learned to break the game. AI had found a glitch in the game, and it actually managed to break the game with that glitch. In the simulation environment, AI found a box which the agents could sort of glide and jump off at anywhere. This is a strategy which the developers didn't anticipate that AI would be able to adopt, because it didn't exist in the game engine from scratch. So, not only the agents are breaking the rules of the game, but also evolving at a fast pace to defeat their opponent. According to OpenAI, this strategy by AI came as a complete surprise to the developers. This game is another example with similar results. In this video, you can see AI is learning to park the car, and after making 300,000 attempts, it finally learns to park the car perfectly. So, these examples help us understand that in the future, these models will get larger, they will get more complex, and they will have more capabilities than they do now. We have to realize that humans won't be able to predict a lot of capabilities these AI models would start to possess, but we do know that the outcomes of these capabilities can be quite devastating. In the next part of the research paper, the focus is shifted towards the point where AI can pose extreme level of risk for the society, for example, damage in form of tens of thousands of lives lost, hundreds of billions of dollars in economic damage or environmental damage, or some other kind of adverse disruption to our social and political order. The research paper says that all of it is possible if AI continues to evolve at the current pace. In 2022, a survey was held within AI researchers' community. In that survey, 36% candidates believed that AI systems could plausibly cause a catastrophe this century that is at least as bad as an all-out nuclear war, and we all know that an all-out nuclear war would likely lead to human-level extinction. The research paper warns that new AI models like GPT-5 could build new AI systems from scratch, including AI systems with dangerous capabilities. It can find ways of adapting other existing models to increase their performance on tasks relevant to extreme risk. The paper mentions that GPT-5 would be so fast in processing data that it will run out of all the data humans have ever created in a matter of months. So after that, GPT-5 may actually start creating synthetic data of its own to fill its need. And this is where things actually start getting scary. GPT-5 will exploit limitations in the system and operate a large number of other AI systems. Elon Musk has already pointed out the superintelligence that today's AI systems possess. He has also asked the government to intervene before AI goes out of control.
What role do you think AI has in this grid of the future?
I would say just I'm worried about AI as, it just, if you've got some sort of digital superintelligence, things can go wrong, potentially. It's just something we should not be cavalier about. We should be careful with digital superintelligence. Digital superintelligence may be the biggest existential risk that humanity has ever faced. So I think we need to be very careful with it. And I think we should have regulatory oversight because it is a potential danger to the public. And whenever we have something that is a potential danger to the public, we have regulatory oversight.
Even the founder of OpenAI, Sam Altman, made pretty shocking statements on artificial intelligence in Congress.
My worst fears are that we, the field, the technology, the industry, cause significant harm to the world. I think that could happen in a lot of different ways. It's why we started the company. It's a big part of why I'm here today and why we've been here in the past and we've been able to spend some time with you. I think if this technology goes wrong, it can go quite wrong, and we want to be vocal about that. We want to work with the government to prevent that from happening, but we try to be very clear-eyed about what the downside case is and the work that we have to do to mitigate that.
So with models like GPT-5 and Google Gemini entering the AI space, do you think AI labs should slow down? Leave your opinion in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you again in the next video.